themselves. We'll give you. I know I'm gonna have the fanboy say, "No, you're lying. You're lying. Don't tell me that. That's not true." The screen. Samsung is using it. But I can give you a huge example. Also, the Samsung or Apple is not the most expensive thing. Other than, I don't know, how can I say, put this so, a lot of little Apple fanboys, if you're a fanboy and you like it for just this reason because it's good for you, it's easy, good for you. But if you're the other type of fanboy, and these are the ones I hate, where it's like you just have to put everything down, saying, no, it doesn't, this isn't this, like, you give me no good points to trust you, or anything like that, so, yeah. I'm just saying, you can go fuck yourself. Or as I say, you take Apple's dick out of your mouth and zip his pants up after. I can give you another example. It's on TikTok, because I am on TikTok. Same name as here on YouTube, so yeah. I'm trying to see how I can say this. I said, the S23 Ultra and the iPhone 14 Pro Max, someone did a test and iPhone 14 Pro Max lost. Apple saying, no, you can't, it's better this and this. Like, S23 Ultra has like 5,500 to 6,000 milliamps per hour battery. What, 4,300 for iPhone 14 Pro Max? Denied for Apple Wing. Oh, their battery lasts longer. It says that, but then it just drops significantly. And even if it's a second's difference, it still counts. S23 Ultra won by a crucial 12 seconds, so fuck you. Better cameras. The zoom, I don't really think so. How much can you zoom in by? This much? Ah, that's cute. 200 zoom. S23 Ultra. Well, there's more Apple users than Android users. Let's go with about 10% of the world uses iPhone. About like 50 use Samsung, and then it just gets like. I thought you said Android has more. Or how you're saying it does. It does have more users than Android, but it's broken into the different companies that use it. I guess like Samsung's like 50, then there's Google, Xiaomi, Huawei, or however you say it, Xzima or whatever the hell it is. A lot of different breaking up points like that. Like before, like I used to be stuck in my ways. Like when I had my iPhone 12 Pro and 12 Pro Max, I had a S23 Ultra. I used it. It's like, I'm gonna be honest. I gave it a month. Not my thing. Not my thing. I gave it a fair shake, but that's because I was still stuck in the mentality of Apple is the best thing ever. After that, I started. Oh, one thing that changed my mind, like that I've noticed, I still notice today, is Apple products overheat too much. Now, I'm saying that's not me saying that Samsung doesn't. They do overheat, but this is to a different extent. I'm trying to. How can I say it? Samsung products, they'll overheat. And say it's hot out, cold out. They'll overheat. Nothing bad will happen to them. Now, we're going to use an iPhone for an example. You go outside, it's super hot, like 30 to 40 degrees Celsius. Celsius is what most of the world uses except for US. Just so you know. Guess what? It'll say either temperature warning. We use it when it's cooler. Or shut down and restart completely. Now we're going to say negative 25 and below. You go outside. Warning comes up saying, temperature's too cold. Go inside where it's warmer. Or you'll shut down and restart and keep doing that over and over. As I smack my microphone around again. So there's that. And I'm actually happy with the Samsung because it doesn't do that. Plus, people are going to, like, how can I say it? How can I say it to make it sound good? The S22 and the S23 Ultra line, they did not change the design at all for a specific reason. People are going to say, yeah, they're out of ideas. Like, or they were out of ideas. Like, no, they weren't. they did that so the S23 and S23 Plus could catch up and be sort of on the same level as the Ultras. Then they started going more differently. Plus another thing they did, if you look at it, like S8, S9, S10, after that stopped, which was S10 was in 2019, they went to the S20 for 2020, 21, so on and so forth, and they kept going that. So each phone coincides with the new year. Is the best way to describe it. So, how can I say this? We'll go with 2022. The S22 Ultra comes out, like that's that line goes all the way. Hits February, because that's usually when the phones come out. S23 for January or for year 2023. That, but how it goes for iPhones. That's what I noticed is.
I know I'll never be the same. Shook my world so hard again. Wish I washed away my sins. He's a dead man walking, blank stare in his eyes. Should have given up on the ones I trust. Never should have been surprised when they shot him down. Cold blood to the ground.